no. Ouch. What?
No, they'll still blame it on you.
That is a beautiful sound.
Why does everyone blame everything on me? It's at work. It's at church. It's
Wait, what?
here. Everyone blames me for everything.
Gabe, I'm not entirely sure if that's true.
No.
It's mostly true.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast.
I'm doing the intro this week.
You
Okay,
do
go
the
ahead.
intro every week.
No,
That's not
Josiah did it the last like 2 or 3 times. It's my turn.
I think it's Gabe's turn.
Now it's my turn.
Anyways, welcome to the podcast.
No.
Seth did like the baby pout thing. He like put his arms into like Hulk mode. No!
No.
I feel like we need to have Seth give us a news report.
Look, Seth is fresh off of some Costco rage. So this is going to be an interesting episode.
Sunday Costco rage.
That's true. This is right after church.
Yeah, you know how Seth gets right after church without a beer. He just starts raging.
By the way, I'm eating a burrito. So
I'm clicking my Peppy Night can.
We also have Guy's legendary potato chips.
Yeah. Wait, Is this made by Guy Fieri?
No,
Darn it.
I thought his name was Fieri.
It's
it's fettuccine.
Okay, Guy Fettuccine.
Guy
Fieri.
Guy.
We should just call him Guy Guy. Just call him Guy Guy. Can we get Guy Guy on our podcast?
Can you get Guy
Wait, we're supposed to have
Fettuccine?
Zechariah on the podcast.
That is
Yeah.
true.
I totally forgot about
We can
that.
just like call him, I guess. Okay, I'm trying the chip.
He has a Discord. I can send you his Discord thing.
No, it's just gonna have to be on a phone.
Dude, my work has its own Discord. My work has its own Discord.
Yeah, you told me that.
I'm kind of like bewildered by it, but also 90% of the notifications I get are from that Discord.
Are you a moderator?
No, but I was one of the original members. You're like, Gabe, that's that's
Gabe is lame. You need a special role.
I'm calling Zechariah. He's our guest today.
Hi, Zach.
Hi,
it's
How are you?
Zachariah.
doing good. Just chilling.
Yeah, you're on the podcast. We just started.
Hi, everybody.
So I guess we should tell a little bit about Zechariah. He's our
Should
friend.
let him do it.
No! He's our friend from Kentucky. He started the Asbury Awakening.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Don't be shy. We all know you did.
But would he take credit for it?
Would you take credit
No.
for it even if you did? No. Good. Very humble man.
I can't take credit for Jesus being Jesus.
Hey.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Mm-hmm, yeah. Are you gonna talk to him or something?
I don't know. I honestly didn't think this through. So, what's your favorite color?
Obviously.
I already knew that. I just
Purple?
wanted the listeners to know.
What kind of purple? Like royal purple?
Maybe like a little lighter than royal purple.
I see. Some of that lilac. Good stuff.
I don't know about. Yeah, probably about lilac.
That's a nice color right there.
Mm-hmm.
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 You have any questions for us?
For you guys? Oh gosh.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
your...
When are you gonna come visit me, Seth?
Oh my gosh. I was talking to Jeremiah a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yes, I will make a point to be there in the summer because we're not doing anything this year. We will go see all of you guys. And then literally
Well,
3 days later, my cousin was like, I'm getting married this summer. in
Oh,
Arizona.
of course.
And I'm like, ah, please.
That's a big trip.
Yeah, like, no.
What is your go-to order at a Mexican restaurant that you've never been to before?
Either nachos or just chicken, rice, and cheese.
Nice. Good picks. See, like, I always get a chimichanga. If the chimichanga is good, then I know everything else will be good, and I'll try other things next time I go there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Why?
Because it's so good.
There's a really good Mexican place close to our house. It's like in this corner of like a strip mall. And
Yep.
it always looked like it was not going to be good. And to be honest, it smells funny in there. But the food is slapping.
It's either those or the hole in the walls that are good.
Yeah, that's the thing is it doesn't really look like a hole in the wall. Like it looks very nice.
Ooh.
But it, you know, it does
Impressive.
smells kind of rough sometimes in there.
Can you describe the smell?
Marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Last time we went there, it smelled like all their toilets exploded.
Only they didn't.
Yeah, it smelled really bad.
That's interesting.
It's horrendous. So how many times have you done marijuana?
None.
Not good.
Good boy.
Looks like we are all on the same record, right, guys?
No, I've done marijuana.
Right.
What?
Not on purpose. It's literally an accident.
Oh, that's right. I remember the story.
I don't know if I told the story in the podcast, but it was when I worked at Arby's. There was a really stressful shift, and one of my coworkers ran up to me and gave me a gummy bear. He was like, "Here, take this. You'll feel way better." And I was like, "I love you, man. Thank you so much." Popped that gummy bear in. And I was like, And then I was like, "Wait a minute. I should have thought about why would he give me gummy?" I was like, "Riley, what is in this?" He was like, "Marijuanas." I was like, "Oh no." I was a little off the rest of the night.
You know, I was offered to be drugged by my coworkers. My coworkers came up to me and were like, "Josiah, would you like to be drugged at some point?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Aw, man, I guess I won't drug you." I was like, "You guys were gonna drug me?"
Yeah,
Why?
not without your consent, though. They're
Yeah,
very
not
kind.
without. They said that.
If my
was weird.
coworker asked to drug me, I'd be very concerned. Because it's my father.
Like,
That
Yeah,
would be
would-
concerning.
what if he's trying to give you like
And he's a
NyQuil or
pastor.
something?
Yeah, Andy's a pastor. What'd you say, Seth?
What if he's trying to give you NyQuil? Like you're being a little too rambunctious. He's like, "Here, take this. Take some sleeping pills or something." It's like, I'm tired
On
of you,
the
boy."
job?
Well, yeah, I guess not on the job, but after the job, you know.
He's got to take me home then.
Well, yeah, but it's easier if you're asleep, right?
Seth used to live
I
on
weigh 200
NyQuil.
pounds.
I don't believe that.
I weigh 200.
No, you do not.
He probably
Yes.
does.
Okay, I guess I believe you now.
Is that like 200 like after you eat Thanksgiving dinner, or is it before you eat Thanksgiving dinner?
What happened? You're alone in this. It just says you're alone in this call.
Did you leave? Disconnect? What
I think he
happened?
just, oh, he's back. He's back.
I'm back.
Okay. So, is it like 200 pounds of muscle?
Mostly, except for my belly, because I like my cookies.
Cookies will do it.
Amen.
I like cookies, but I also coach soccer and work with my hands every day.
So,
So,
what kind of
I'm in-
cookies?
Just plain old chocolate chip, but they're homemade.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Amen, brother. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
What church did you go to this morning, Josiah?
Josh
Cookie.
was really on fire today. He was-
Okay.
Josh was bopping.
He was all like, And the law say.
And then I went to
He did
Costco and
not.
drank coffee.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the Costco coffee.
What do you think about Costco?
There's no Costco near me, but the Sam's Club is close to where Gabe used to live up in Lexington, and that's mostly where we go if we have to. And it's okay. Like if I lived closer, I'd probably go more, but
Does it have sushi?
I'm not used to having one.
Is there sushi at the Sam's Club?
I don't know. I'm gonna say no though, because I've never seen it.
The Sam's Club here has sushi. It's pretty cool.
It's usually in the back. They're pretty. Most Sam's Clubs have them.
They could. I'm also not a big fish guy.
Oh, you need that fish. Gotta get on that Mediterranean diet. It's good.
Mediterranean diet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never heard of that.
Allie and I were gonna go on that together, but fish is expensive.
Well, yeah, it's expensive because you're in a landlocked state.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think she might have done it a little bit, but she didn't do it that much.
interesting.
I definitely didn't, unless fish sticks count.
I don't think so.
I don't
because
think that
I didn't
counts.
have any.
You know the Greeks in their ancient fish stick tradition, they just cast out a net and catch a bunch of fish sticks.
Yeah,
Yep.
the ancient fish stick schools
I always go fish stick fishing.
every day.
I think we should let Zachariah go.
All right, Zachy.
We love you.
We love you.
Love y'all too.
Yeah. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll give him a proper episode.
Yeah, I just totally forgot. Sorry, Zachariah. If you're listening to this later, we kind of forgot.
You know what?
So we didn't set up for it at all.
Did you tell him that
Zachariah?
we were
I
gonna-
literally told him just expect to call at any moment. And then I just never told you.
Oh my gosh. You are a goober.
Like, they are welcome to actually be here physically on the podcast. They just need to
That
be
too.
here.
They also need to bring their own microphones.
Turns out being 536 miles away doesn't help.
I thought it was 600.
It's only like 530.
So I
Oh. My wife said that since there's no more daylight savings, they're an hour closer now.
Oh, that's how
What-
that works.
Was there a legit reason why they stopped doing that? Or is it just,
Yeah, because it's stupid.
like, I don't disagree, but what's the actual reason?
It made things too complicated, and everyone wanted to get rid of it. So they're like, okay, can I have some of those legendary chips?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix Gabe's microphone cable, but it's just being dumb.
Like, they are better than Lay's chips.
Lay's sucks. Let's be honest,
Dude,
guys.
they're too
Lay's
soft.
is terrible.
I'm not a baby.
Well, not only are Lay's chips too soft, they're basically just salt. They're just pure salt with a little bit of
okay.
potato.
Regular, like original Lay's chips are garbage. They're so terrible. They just taste like grease. Like it's bad. Flavored Lay's chips are a little better, but they're still not great.
They're usually too thin, too much salt, too much just not enough effort. Too much of not caring.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm on a downtrend with chips. I just can't really do chips anymore, except for Doritos. Doritos are amazing. Corn chips. Corn chips are so good. I'm a big fan of corn chips.
Yep.
And also like cardboard chips like Pringles.
I love
I know
potato
they're
chips.
I know they're made out of potato, but just kind of I feel like they're potato mash formed into a chip.
They literally are.
Yeah. So I call them cardboard chips.
Because that's what they make cardboard. Do we have any emails?
We do actually.
Is it from our girl?
It's not, but it is from someone that I don't know, which is pretty epic. This is from SwordBro77.
This sounds like someone we know.
Sword row?
SwordBro 77. And yeah, I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I can see they have in the email what phone they sent it from, and I don't know anyone with this phone, so I don't.
What
think
is
it's
it, like a
gonna know.
BlackBerry?
No, I'm not gonna just like give out what phone they have on the podcast, but
Well, you can bleep it. Tell us.
okay, fine. It's a Samsung Galaxy A52, which is their like really cheap brand.
Jeremiah.
It might be Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, I'm calling
It
you
might
out.
be Jeremiah.
Or Jared.
It is AT&T, so
Well, yeah.
And they
maybe
work-
not.
don't they?
No,
oh,
it's
no, they
not
work
him.
at Verizon.
Verizon, yeah. Which
Oh, so
Verizon
it's
is Verizon owned by AT&T?
No.
Your mom's owned by AT&T.
No. It's T-Mobile and AT&T,
Oh, okay, yeah, it's T-Mobile.
which T-Mobile doesn't exist anymore. It's just AT&T. Yep, they bought them. Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, it seems like they only watched the first episode, because they're referencing something from the first episode.
That was a long time ago. I don't know if I remember.
So it's after the silly Kermit impression, I wish to request everybody's best character impressions.
They literally did just listen to the first episode.
Yeah,
I was trying to do politics, but in the Kermit voice to make it go over easier.
yeah.
I
Well,
think
you
it
do the
worked.
Kermit voice. You do the Kermit voice quite often.
I do. It's one of the easiest ones to do for me. And
Yeah,
also
and then
it
it's
leads
also-
into Peterson pretty easy too.
Yeah,
I just
your
about to say
Jordan
that.
Peterson can be pretty good, but
Except
also
for when I'm just going like,
strays.
I'm Peterson. You need to clean up your room. Blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
I only eat meat.
Is he on an only meat diet?
Yeah, or he'll die.
Or he'll die? Excuse what?
Yep.
He just goes on his backyard and grabs a squirrel off a tree and just goes at it.
Survival of the fittest, my dude. Which I don't think he actually believes in that. So,
No, I don't think.
I
Anyway.
do.
I mean, me too, but he don't.
Survival of the fittest.
My wife said survival of the tidiest. That's Peterson.
So, best character impressions. Would you say your best character impression is Kermit?
I don't know if it is. I think it's Marvin the Martian.
Can you do a Marvin for us?
Earthlings, are you ready to be destroyed by my space laser?
Yeah, not bad. Gabe, do you have anything?
I was literally just gonna do John Wick. You ready for it?
Sure, do it.
Yeah. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Because like that's what he's.
That's
what
a
he
really
says in the
bad John
commercial.
Wick. He's more like, yeah,
It's really hard to sound like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wake up, samurai. There's a city to burn. That's not John
Yeah.
Wick, but it's Keanu Reeves.
Anyways, yeah, Keanu Reeves, you're welcome on the podcast. I really liked you in Babes in Toyland.
I haven't seen Babes in Toyland.
He's a literal child in that one.
Um,
I only know he's in it because Nanny and Poppy said he was.
oh, that's funny. My best character impression. I used to do a really good Russian person.
It's not a character.
I mean, it's kind of a character. Oh gosh.
Can
I
you
feel I think there was at one point I was able to do a pretty good what's his name? The guy from SNL that everyone hates kind of. Bossa was at the same time. He's like ugly. What's his name?
Mr. Parnassus.
No.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Yes. Sorry,
You
Pete.
said ugly, and I was like, it must be him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, that's like his thing. That's like an inside joke.
It's
not
not.
even-
It's very much outside.
Okay, yeah.
It's
But
very
like
outside.
but yeah, it's a common joke, which I mean, he's not like that ugly.
I don't know.
He's definitely not handsome. He's in some kind of gray area.
Yeah, but somehow, what did he marry a Kardashian?
No, dated. They
David
broke up.
Kim.
Oh, that didn't take long.
No.
No, but I'm still waiting for Pete and Kanye to fight each other.
Well.
Kanye's got like
Jake-
a whole Third Reich army behind him too.
Then you want like Jake Paul to jump out of nowhere and beat both of them up.
No, I want Jake Paul to just like take a big trip into a pile of dookie.
Jeez.
Okay. I'm good. We gotta get these chips out of here.
Yeah, they're very noisy.
Can we get a 5-gallon drum full of this?
They're not that good.
I think
yeah,
they're better
sure you
than
can.
Lay's.
As far as like a plain potato chip, they're pretty slapping.
Anyway.
No, don't put them next to me. Don't do that.
Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, I want Jordan Peterson to get in the Jordan Peterson versus what's his name?
Logan,
No.
Kanye, Pete?
No. The
Sam
Jew.
Harris. Oh, Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that one. Ben
The
Shapiro.
Jew.
I'm sorry, Ben, but that's the only thing I can remember about you.
Ben,
So
I kind of
Jewish.
love you,
Yeah, I love you.
and your
Could
wife
we have
is a doctor.
could we have Crowder be the moderator?
No,
From Louder with Crowder or
Yeah,
David
Louder,
Crowder?
Louder.
I don't think
Louder
he could be the
Crowder.
moderator at this point.
No, he definitely can't, but it'd be funny.
Look, I want David Crowder on the podcast.
Dude, Steven, we love you.
We really do.
Dude, it's not too late. It's never too late.
I don't watch Steven Crowder anymore simply because I realize that my mood always turns sour because it's like it's not that it's him, it's all the stuff he covers. I understand why he gets mad on air.
Yeah.
Because the things he covers, it should make you mad.
Okay, here's the thing. I've realized this. This is the key to being happy, everyone. Okay,
Don't watch the news.
this is just don't.
Facts.
Like, just here's the thing. The news is not important. The things that will actually affect you will probably get filtered into your TikTok feed
It
or
will get to you.
Facebook or whatever. Like, it will
Coworkers,
get you.
friends, people will tell you.
Yeah, people will tell you like the laws that are getting passed around you or stuff like that. Things that are actually important. So you do not have to stay on top of the news. In fact, just don't. Actively seek to get rid of the news in your life, and you will be happier.
But do you know what you do need to seek out and find? Jesus Christ.
Of Nazareth.
I know some
Coming
people
soon
will say
to a movie theater near you.
Speaking of movie, you were about to say something. Were you gonna...
no, but as soon as you said movies, I remembered how Seth saw the new Ant-Man movie, and apparently it didn't do so well in Rotten Tomatoes review.
What? It was like the best Marvel movie to come out since Spider-Man.
See, I believe you. The thing is that people are like, it was garbage. It's not as bad as the Black Panther movie. It's not as good. And I was like, I haven't seen either, so
Wait,
I
did
don't
they
really
say
have
it's not as good as Black Panther?
Yeah, they say it's not as good.
Don't scream. Don't scream. Don't scream. Don't scream. Don't scream.
Seth, they're all liberals. It's okay.
I know, that's why I'm saying not to scream. Anyone who thinks that pile of garbage that was Black Panther 2, which should have been great but wasn't, thinks that was better than the Ant-Man movie, which should have been terrible but was great. You're out of your mind.
Okay.
You can have your own opinions, though.
So I have not seen either.
You can have your own opinions, but you're out of your freaking gourd.
So I have not seen either, so I cannot make a statement on it. By the way, my best impression, because I just looked down at my phone and realized I never answered that question. My best impression would probably have to be like a British man. Just like,
Once again,
"Oh,
that's
mate,
not a character."
"Oh, bruv, I can only do accents. I can't really do a character."
That's
Well,
more
I mean, I
Australian.
could take this. I know I'm doing really bad right now, but I could be like,
No, just do the Australian accent.
Like here. John, have you seen my guitar? No, Paul, I haven't seen your guitar. Why don't you ask George? George, have you seen my guitar? Why no, Paul, I haven't seen your guitar. Why don't you ask Ringo? Ringo, have you seen my guitar? Ringo! I don't know where your guitar is, but I've watched your family for generations, and I think you left your guitar in the fridge.
I knew he was gonna do that. It's still funny.
What did I just miss?
You missed like 2 years of a joke that I created.
Apparently, I've never heard
I
of
was
this.
at your parents' house, and for some reason I just started doing the Beatles, and I ended up with that. Ringo. So yeah, that's my best impression. Anyway, movies.
That should be a TikTok.
Sure.
Have you seen a movie, Josiah? Have you ever seen one?
Okay. Last Friday, I saw it's called Jesus Revolution. You know, Christian movie, right? Which we all know Christian movies suck. They're all terrible.
Suck.
Like all of them are bad. The only good one is Mom's Night Out, and that's even a little, subpar at moments.
What about Life of Brian?
That is not a Christian movie. There's full nudity in that movie.
Well, yeah, but it's also British.
What?
It's
That
a
makes
terrible movie. That is also
I know
great.
it's made by
Monty Python.
Monty Python, yeah. Not Christian.
Not at all.
Okay. Anyway, Jesus Revolution. It was actually good. Like, it was a movie that I would have made. I'm not even kidding. Guys, I'm so sorry about all the chip noises that are going on.
Oh, can you
the
hear
two
it?
the two goobers over there are still eating their chips. But it is actually a good movie. Like, it was gosh.
Okay, hold on.
Like, it was a movie that I
No, don't put them in the bowl. Put them away. You can eat them elsewhere. Okay, now I'm in trouble.
Because I'm eating snacks.
Well,
Yep.
I have made a horrible error.
No.
No, don't worry, Katie. It's not your husband kicking out. It's me. Oh gosh, she's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get stabbed.
I'm not legally bound to you.
Anyway,
Whatever.
what? Anyway, I that was a movie like I would have made. I could not have made that movie better. Like most
You could have made
Christian
it worse,
movies,
though.
most Christian movies, I look and I go, I could have done better. I wouldn't have let that slide. But that
Insert
whole movie,
50 extremely cheesy lines.
yeah, and it's like, you know what? That movie was actually good. There was only like 5 things I would have changed. 2 of them were lines that were just a tiny bit cheesy at the very end, just to like wrap it up and make it a good happy ending. Because there was some heavy stuff in
A
that.
baby died.
No, there was a car wreck though, and it wasn't like
The car died.
it wasn't like a car wreck, and then it was like, oh, the Christian comes up and saves it. No. It's just the lady that is in the car wreck just like goes to the hospital and gets patched up, and it's sad. I never knew what was gonna happen in that movie. And the 5 things I would have changed was 2 lines at the very end that were just a tiny bit cheesy, and then 3 shots that I would have changed because mostly it was because they were just way too close to the camera, their faces. It was a really tight shot. Like, it was like you just saw like from the middle of their forehead to the bottom of their chin. Like, that's how tight it was.
That's a bit tight.
And also I was sitting second row at a
it
movie
was just
theater.
like,
So it was just like, why are you so close to me?
Just like get scared during
It was
movies where they're too
legitimately
close.
okay. Here's the thing: when they did that, it was for a love like side plot,
Oh.
which was actually a really good story. But so this girl is like staring into the camera with her eyes just wide, like doing the like lovey eye thing to this boy, and it's like straight into the camera, and her face is just massive. I'm just like, I'm not comfortable.
My mom is here. Don't look at me like that.
I did not enjoy that personally. And there was some other things that I think could have been explained better just because of the nature of like that movement, because it was about the Jesus freak movement. The nature of that movement. There's some there's some things that happen that just kind of need some more explanation, but I kind of understand why they didn't give an explanation, a super detailed explanation, because it would have made the movie really cheesy.
Here's the thing, Josiah. At any point did they play the Jesus Freak song?
No!
No!
But
You
here's the thing.
missed an opportunity.
They took only music from the like era, and they did not skimp out on the music at all. They were playing like original 70s Christian music and secular music as well. They played House of the Rising Sun in that movie for a montage where like there's a small portion where the ministry just falls apart. Like it goes through a really rough patch, and they're playing House of the Rising Sun, and it fits so dang well. It was so good.
Wow.
I was just like,
Okay, I'll give it a pass. But they should have played that song at the credits.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the credits.
it was like the
Don't spoil it.
well, it was like
Don't give
something
too much
like
information.
dramatic was happening, and then like at the very close of the dramatic scene, they start playing. They fade in House of the Rising Sun, and there's just this feeling of like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Why did you fade into this song? This is like a stab some people song, and no one died, but there was quite a lot of yelling, and like 3 marriages like going a bit south. It all turned out
Losers. Oh, good.
good, mostly.
Shut up, Seth.
But it was like
I didn't think about
well,
that. Was it?
it was well made. Like I if my mom and dad don't buy it, I'm probably gonna end up buying the DVD when it comes out. Like it was a good movie. I
You
want to
heard
watch
it here
it again.
first.
The
Now to our
Christians made something good.
Now our sponsorship, PureFlix.
I don't think it was a PureFlix film actually.
No.
That's
maybe it
probably
was.
why it's good.
Yeah, that might be why it was good. Was
I
it
see a lot of-
Angel Studios?
No, it was out of some secular
New Line Cinema.
publishing thing. I think. I'm really not sure. It might have been a PureFlix. Could have been.
I don't know. Big Ideas and
Big
New Line
Idea.
Cinema.
Big Idea and New Line Cinema. What a matchup. Yeah, co-directed by Peter Jackson. But yeah, no. So that makes 3 good things Christians have made: Jesus Revolution, Veggie Tales, and The Chosen.
And
Wait, isn't the guy who plays Jesus in The Chosen?
Yeah, he plays
hippie?
basically the same character, which is funny because like the first half he's basically like, I'm Jesus but a hippie, and in the second half it's like, I'm a very egotistical person who ruins a lot of stuff, and it's really gross. And so at first you're like, wow, he's amazing, and then the second half you're like, I hate him, and then by the end you're like, nah, he's chill. But it keeps you on your toes. It's such a good movie.
Does he still
think-
have the leather backpack that people constantly ask, hey, can you make that? And I'm like, maybe.
Is there a leather backpack in The Chosen or something?
Yeah.
I've never seen
And
The Chosen.
apparently people go nuts over it. They're like, oh, I want a backpack just like that. And I'm like, you probably don't. He's like, you
It's just
think
a
you
TV
do, but-
show. But I think that gives a really good, shed some good light on all the hippie movement in general. Even the like hippie people of today who are all about peace and love and they're all real chill. They're egotistical monsters deep down
like
inside.
especially like basically what that church went through is like kind of what a church that we used to go to on for like certain occasions went through, where they went from really having a heart for Jesus to how many miracles can we squeeze into 3 hours? And it was just really gross and you
You
witchcrafty.
know who you are, church. We're calling out right now.
Yep. You're grody. Still love you though, mostly the people. Anyway. So yeah, it was very interesting.
Do we have any other
I liked
emails,
it.
or is it just the one?
That was just the one. I do have a topic though. And that is I was listening to the Tim Hawkins podcast like I do. And Heather, Tim's wife, was brought up something. Apparently there's a study done where kids around age 10 to 12 who watch a lot of TikTok. Seth, how are you already bored?
Because of TikTok.
Okay, kids who are around 10 to 12 like in 2020 who watched a ton of TikTok during lockdown. They some of them developed Tourette's. They actually developed Tourette's from watching TikTok.
Self-induced
and
Tourette's.
the main thing that links them together, which I think is really funny,
Charlie D'Amelio.
was one of their tics would be beans. That was like the overarching tick between all of them.
Gabe has Tourette's.
Was like the sound of
What?
going beans.
Gabe, every time you come downstairs at our house, you just come down and be like, beans.
Yeah, and then Seth foams at the mouth and goes, yeah, that's what he does every time. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
So I saw a crazy person at Costco.
It's almost as if you live in Springfield.
Actually, he wasn't a crazy person. He was a cool guy. So this
We got a story about
was
Costco.
Tuesday. Yeah, but we're going to start with the good one
go ahead.
first. So I was at Costco earlier this week, and there's this old guy wearing a kilt.
Okay.
Epic.
Yeah, he had the high socks, the cool shoes, a beard down to like.
Was it a traditional kilt or is it a tactic kilt?
I don't know. He said he got it on eBay, but
That's kind of sketch, but okay.
well, no. Here's the thing: you're gonna get the whole story, Gabe. Just hold on. So I see this guy, and I'm like, I have to talk to this man. I can't not talk to the old man with a kilt. So I plow through a whole crowd of Asian people. Because that's 90% of the people who shop at Costco.
Why is that important?
Because that's 90%.
important?
It's 90% of the people who shop at Costco. Not
Okay,
important.
that's not true.
But it's funny to
That's kind of true.
I'm plowing through these Asians. I made up with the old guy and I was like, "Hey, your kilt is awesome." And the first thing he says is, "I broke my leg." And I was like, "Yes, this is exactly what I wanted." He was like, "I broke my leg," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "About 7 years ago or so, I broke my leg. I couldn't put pants on. And I didn't want to struggle with those stupid shorts and stuff. I was like, I will just wear a kilt."
Mm-hmm.
So I was wearing that kilt. And then after my leg was all healed up, I was like, I have no reason going back to pants. I just worn them ever since.
You know what? I think that's the next step in human evolution. Drop the pants and go with kilts.
Yeah. And I was like, where'd you get it? I was asking where he got it. He was like, I got it at... He said he got it on eBay. He's like, it's not a traditional one, I don't think. He has a cool like bag thing with it, and I think he had like a knife or something. He had cool stuff on it.
Sick.
It was awesome, but he's like, it's not.
Wait, they let
traditional thing,
him into Costco with a knife?
Who's gonna stop him?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
telling you, no one there cares except
Some
for that
lady.
one lady.
Yeah, that one lady. That one lady that was like, "Excuse me, sir. You can't open carry in the Costco warehouse." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay. I'm not aware of that. Bye." But that doesn't matter.
So now you're just gonna conceal carry.
Yes.
Yeah, you can conceal carry into Costco. It's just if you open carry, they're just like, "Hold up. We don't recognize your Second Amendment rights here. You're a threat to society." It's like, really?
California company.
Leave it to
Anyway.
California to be
eradicated. Let's take
Um,
California and push it somewhere else.
Speaking of
We just have to
California,
like blow up the San Andreas vault.
so
Fault.
my
Fault.
Fault. Sorry.
speaking of California, a lot of the people from California and I'm sure even New York moved into Texas, and it's causing problems with your traditional Texas life. And my coworker openly was like, yeah, we need 100 clicks of the Confusion State, otherwise known as Texas. And I was like, are they that bad already? And he's like, yeah, they're not the old Texas. I was like, dang.
Dude, I know so many people. Like, I listen to podcasts and stuff, and I'm online a lot. There's so many people who are like, I moved to Texas because, New York and California just got so terrible. But, oh my God, there's just so many guns here. And they're like pushing so hard to get rid of guns. And literally, when this mass exodus out of California and New York was happening, they're like, don't make Texas California. Like, keep your politics
will.
there. Don't do this. And I do remember at the time there were a bunch of liberal people and they're like, we're going to do it. We're doing this on purpose. We're purposely moving to.
Like, I know there's a possible way for all Americans to get along and see eye to eye on things. The problem is half of Americans, or I'm not gonna say half. I'm gonna say there's a group of Americans. They're not actual Americans. They don't care about your freedoms. They don't care about your rights. They want Papa government to take care of everything. And the other bit of Americans are government, you technically work for us, so screw you and all your agencies. Because America.
Heck yeah.
And you know what side you're on. You know what side you're on.
Yeah.
You know.
If you don't know what side you're on, then sorry, you're not helpful. You're not a productive member to society if you're not picking a side. Sorry, this is the problem with the two-party system in America. You have Americans split off into two different sides, and there's really no coming back from that. And that's my spill.
Thank you for stating the
here's the
obvious.
I am, but so many people are not aware of this.
I feel like everyone is, though.
They should
okay.
be. They
Okay,
should
you're
be.
right.
I have realized something about Americans, and that is we disagree on quite a few things, especially socially. But we can all agree that we need to overthrow the government.
Very true.
We can't all agree on that. I agree with you. But I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of people that would say, no, they need to take care of everything.
No. Not get rid of the government. Just overthrow it. Everyone agrees we need a new government. No one can agree on what it should be or how it should be overthrown. A lot of Democrats say
you have
we
your
need to do it
communists and you have
peacefully because they know that they can get their crummy politicians actually voted in, while the Republicans go, how about we just start over? Let's just reboot this thing.
Depends on the
Communism
Republicans.
is the way to freedom, brother.
It depends on the communism. It depends on the Republicans. Because a lot of Republicans now they're pathetic.
Yeah.
Just straight up pathetic.
I think Peterson put it really well where he was like, so many young people are going towards liberalism because conservatives are just like, just stay home and be normal and live a normal life and don't do anything exciting or different. And then a lot of young people are like, I'd rather die. And I'm on their side. Yeah, I'd rather die than just be normal. But there is a... Go ahead.
I saw this comedy, this like TikTok of this comedian talking about politics and like where he lies on politics, and he lies more liberal than us, but he was like, he's like, I get behind all the Black Lives Matter and women's rights and all this stuff, but then they go, all white men are trash, and then that's when I gotta go, well, hold on a second. Now wait a minute, I'm a white man and I don't really like being hated. And then he's like, but then I feel this warm grasp from behind me from the righties going, yeah, brother, we need to overthrow the liberals. And he's like, whoa. And I feel like we stray more right.
Here's your hood and your
conservative.
torch.
Yeah, we stray more conservative. I think Gabe is the most conservative, and then Seth.
No,
and
Gabe is
little-
almost full libertarian.
Yeah, and then I think the spectrum goes Gabe, Seth, me, right to left, even though I'm still very right. So,
I feel like I'm less right than
But-
you, maybe.
huh?
I don't know. I feel like I'm less right than you are.
To me,
It-
Yeah.
Seth might be middle lane as far as right goes.
the thing is, so we all live in the right side. I
Yes,
stray a
'cause we're
little
right.
more centerist. Gabe strays a little more libertarian. No,
That's a joke.
libertarian.
That's a joke. For legal
Um,
reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah, no.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Libertarian and fascism are literally on opposite sides of a spectrum
They are.
of authoritarianism. But the thing is, Gabe tends to stray.
Buy a machine gun.
Okay, no, I agree with that. But here's the thing. Gabe is
I don't know
like
if I do.
he's doing the thing that the comedian is on, where he's like, wait, hold on, I don't like that. But everyone hears I wear a white hood on Saturdays. That's what everyone hears when Gabe is talking. Gabe nodded. Don't nod at that.
No, okay. Here's the
He
thing.
did not nod. He did not nod. He shook his
No,
head.
what I'm saying is that I'll say something that in my head it makes perfect sense and it's normal. Someone else hears that and they're like, "Oh, so you're a
Yeah, it's like
you're a KKK member." I'm like, I literally did not even say that.
that's the thing. Gabe strays so right that all people hear is like, oh, he's way right. He's racist right when he's not. The thing is, he just sounds like it.
I don't
Like,
know.
When
He's
he's
like
when
getting
Gabe,
back rubs from the KKK members. And he's like, no, I don't like you. I don't associate with you. I'm over here. I know I'm right next to you, but I don't agree with you.
Look, I'm not racist. I treat everybody with the same amount of hatred. I mean, love.
yeah.
But yeah, no, he's not racist. He's
So-
not that far right, but he sounds like he's that far right.
I think we might find where we're a little bit different just like because Gabe said buy machine guns and you said that you agree and I was like I don't know if I agree. I agree that you should technically have the option to buy a machine gun. I don't trust 90% of Americans to own a machine gun.
I have a little more trust. I trust about 50% to own weapons. But the thing is, I just want there to be an excess of weapons that could be used to overthrow the government. Because if the government goes south, I want to be able to have an A1 Abrams tank.
Yeah.
See,
So-
here's
and
the thing, though.
F-16s.
I feel like we're in this really weird spot in America where it's like, all right, we can, as Americans, don't take this as me giving a call to action because this is not. But we as Americans are in this spot to where we could overthrow the government if we organize ourselves and actually did it. The problem is that, let's say, even 5 years from now, who knows what's going to happen? The government can just go around saying, all right, ATF, take everyone's guns. And there's going to be a lot of Americans that are like, you know what, fine, I'll hand over my gun. Or, oh, they're going to give me $500 for my gun that's worth $10,000. Sure, I'll do that because I got it from my dad and I don't remember how much he paid for it. I don't know, $2. You have a lot of that kind of stuff. You have a bunch of very ignorant people. And so I could see in the future where Americans, we're not going to have the ability to overthrow our government
And
if
that's
we don't
scary.
do something. It is scary. I feel like that's going to be the end of America. As soon as the government cannot be overthrown, cannot be changed, that's the end.
It's like, okay, so I always hear, the argument, the founding fathers never could have thought that we would have weapons of destruction, mass destructions like we have now. And it's like, no,
Like, sure, they probably didn't
they probably
envision the
didn't.
atomic
That's
bomb.
a probably
but-
true statement. But
No, it's not even
The-
close to true.
No, when I said the founding fathers probably could not even envision an atomic bomb,
Yeah, that's true.
that's probably true.
that's probably true. Like they probably couldn't. They probably didn't think that we'd have these crazy, well, not crazy, these like very fast firing weapons. I mean, probably by now, but not like as early as he got them. Anyway, but that wasn't the point of that amendment, that right, that you could have a gun for self-defense. It wasn't meant for self-defense. It was, you should have the guns that the government has so you can overthrow the government if they go corrupt. That was the point of the law. It doesn't matter if they could have known that we would have had these guns. It doesn't matter. They were trying to make it. They were trying to make it so that the people in America could have the same weapons that the government has.
I'm going after you again, Hiroshima. You're not done. I'm not done with you.
Oh my gosh.
Seth, we know what happened to Japan after we nuked them twice. If we do it again, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, I want more.
Oh no. Even more anime.
It's not specifically that, but sure. They actually found a correlation between Japan's perverseness and Ukraine's perverseness. Like anywhere that has been exposed to a lot of radiation, they're like, why are they perverts? Apparently, there might be some correlation.
Dang
Interesting. But here's the thing. I saw this picture. It was of I think it was Nagasaki after it was it went boom
Exploded.
in the 40s. After it got nuked, and then the same place after it got hit by an earthquake and tsunami. And they're basically identical pictures. Like the rubble was like the same. There was like a little, like it was standing a little bit better after the earthquake and tsunami, but it's still really bad. But there's this one arch
Yes.
that's just like indestructible. Apparently, it's like what is that made out of? Like the strength of demons? Like what is in that thing?
Probably
How
just
is
wood.
it still standing? It got nuked. All these concrete buildings crumbled.
It's probably
To
wood, and it's probably
dust.
so old that it just petrified, and so it's basically stone.
It's made out of Wolverine's bones.
I think it's held together by
The tears of the samurai.
demons and hatred or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, on a happier note, I got Krispy Kreme Reese's Donuts.
Nice.
They have new ones.
Ooh.
They're all terrible.
I have
I thought you said
something
this is a good thing.
I
I
have
supposed
something.
to be, but then I remembered that I didn't really care for any of them.
I do have something kind of funny to say about the Japanese. So you know how their houses, like on pagodas and stuff, that have their roofs, the corners go like down and then up, and go whoop, like a little slide. Apparently, it's because demons, they rain down like rain from the sky, and so it's supposed to go on the roof, slide down, and then go whoop back up into the sky. So the demons just kind of whoop.
So they probably had to test that. So what poor peasant was launched onto some
No, I think that's probably just theoretical.
Anyways, Japan is
blues go
kind of
whoop.
cool.
I like Japan. Japan's pretty.
Japan,
epic.
Japan, if you want to be on the
Japan sponsor
podcast,
The country of Japan.
We could make that happen.
I don't think we can. That's like a couple million people.
Tomo arigato.
What the? Whoa.
okay, we're immediately not okay.
That's why I was
Oh,
trying to get Japan
jeez.
on the podcast.
Seth, you're wildly offensive. Why would they?
Karate?
No, we could
gosh.
have a Chinese, like semi superstar on the podcast.
Oh, like a spy,
no.
Chinese spy. That'd be
yeah,
very
this-
easy.
we could
He's
get the
American.
Chinese spy
He's
balloon.
he's American, but he's pretty famous in Japan, or not Japan, in China. It's a.
Markiplier.
I'm gonna censor this. He's famous in China.
Why is he famous in China?
So he married a
Yeah.
Chinese girl, right?
I'm aware of that.
so they started doing videos on the Chinese version of it's like it's like basically like TikTok, which I know TikTok is in Japan, in China, but there's like a different one that's also like TikTok. I guess it's more like YouTube, I guess. So they basically make YouTube videos, and they were on like Good Morning Beijing, and like they're like actually kind of famous in China.
Hey, Rai.
I think they've done. Why did you call him Rai?
I'm pretty sure we called him that way back in the day.
Yeah. I owned for years a pair of that man's shorts. Because I was like 5 years old, and I pooped
That
my
man
pants. And
scooped
so-
me some potato salad at his sister's wedding
Yeah.
and said, "Would you like some of your mom's potato salad?" I said, "Yes, sir. I love some of my mom's potato salad because my mom made potato salad for the wedding. It was very good potato salad."
Yeah. So, yeah, we could have him on the podcast. Although I think I think him associating with us might get him actually banned from mainland China.
Is that a problem though? Well,
I
maybe
mean,
for his
that's
fame.
like a decent amount of his income. So yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
would
it's
be a
coming from
problem.
communist China. Make sure you cut his name because
Yeah, no. But yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know where I cut it, but I dug myself into a hole, and now
don't
we're
cut
back.
it. I will bring it back up. If you cut it, I'll bring it back up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this episode now. Can we go into the skit we're doing this week? Can we? I want out of here. We've been going for 50 minutes, so let's do the skit.
Okay, we could do the skit.
So the skit this week is Tales from the
Men's
men's
restroom.
restroom, and we're gonna have Katie in on this one because here's the basic. I'm gonna give the context for this one. Okay, I'm gonna give the context for this one. So, me, Gabe, and Seth are coming out of a men's public restroom, and we saw some wacky things, right? And so we're gonna talk about it. And we're telling it to Katie.
Can I have the first line,
Yes.
please?
You can begin. So we walk out of the bathroom, and we go to Katie, and there's a moment of silence, and Gabe breaks the silence.
Hold on. We gotta do our walking sounds. Okay, are you guys ready?
Okay,
Let's walk out.
Why are you going so fast?
I got tiny legs. In this skit, I'm really short.
Oh boy. Can you believe the guy dug a trench in the toilet?
I know, man. Did you get a good look at it?
Yeah, like he had a machine gun's nest in like the left side of the pot, and then I'm pretty sure that was just some barbed wire on the other side.
Really? Yeah, like a whole like World War One reenactment in the toilet.
Yeah, but it looked like he was using like electrician wire.
Like it was
It's-
copper.
Yeah, it's like copper wire. I'm pretty sure the guy is high.
Did you see the German guy with the gas mask?
Oh, in the other stall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was wild. I think he had a gun too.
Do you think they know each other?
You know, that might be actually. That might be two related guys. Seth, did you see that?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. All I saw was like a demon child crawling around on the ceiling, just pooping everywhere.
Look,
do you ever
look-
get that in the women's restroom, Katie?
No.
Look, Katie, it was wild. Okay, there was a demon child and like a World War One reenactment, and like I
Pheasants.
was just trying to pee, and there was like cockroaches coming out of the toilet and stuff. Like it was like a demonic, like there's a
There were
portal of
animated
hell
people
in there.
like actual
Did you-
animated people.
Did you actually
s-
see the off-brand PewDiePie?
Did you? Dora the Explorer was in the mirror, but only in the mirror. That was weird.
She had no eyes.
Yeah.
They were just like snake mouths.
Does that happen in the ladies' restroom?
Why do you think we go in pairs?
Oh, that makes sense.
So sometimes I've seen a group of women go into the restroom and only some of them come out.
True story.
Is that because like they're a sacrifice or?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
Throw them into the toilet, like a volcano.
Speaking of
then you try
volcanoes,
to
there was.
flush it, the toilet
Did you see
erupts.
the toilet that was a volcano?
Yeah. Did you see those two short people like throw some stuff in there? It's crazy.
What'd they throw? Did you see?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just too tiny.
I saw the two guys dressed up in overalls jump down the toilet.
Oh, that was just Mario. That's normal.
That was Mario.
It was Mario and Luigi. Did you see? Oh, Chris Pratt was in there. I got a picture with him.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cool. And then he like stabbed a kid. I don't know what that was about.
He was like, "It's for Christ."
Yeah, and then his eyes rolled back. That was weird.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't Chris Pratt. Maybe that was a mimic.
I think that was a Skinwalker.
Ah, dang it, man. Again. Third time this month.
It's only the third time this month you've seen a Skinwalker in a restroom.
Yeah, I
The
guess
other-
that is pretty.
The other day, the Skinwalker convinced me I was the Skinwalker. I tried to tear off my
Wow.
own skin because I thought I was the Skinwalker.
Does that happen in the ladies' bathroom?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Is this like
Yeah,
an
no.
everyday occurrence for you guys?
Yeah, this is pretty usual actually.
That's why everybody's trans. They're just trying to get out of the creepy restroom.
Oh, it's
They're
a
just
cheat
weak.
code.
They're just weak.
Yeah,
not
they're
strong like
weak
us.
actually.
Do the trains
Yeah.
have their own bathroom?
No, they go into the women's bathroom where it's safer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we all go in pairs. And we got those stiletto heels so we can like stab them in the eye.
Y'all ever gone through the portal to hell in the bathroom?
No, man, no.
No, I stuck my head in one time and Satan was like giving out macchiatos. Like I don't know what that was about.
It was different when I did it.
Oh, what happened when you did it?
Satan was making SpaghettiOs. Like just manufacturing SpaghettiOs, and he was like, looked at me and was like, "You're late for your shift by 45 minutes." And I was like, nope, not happening." He also called me George, so it had to be a different person.
I usually like push old people into there.
Do you guys have a portal to hell in the ladies' bathroom?
No.
No.
Any kind of portal?
No.
Do you bring your husband's poop sock in with you?
Yes, it drives away the demons.
Why would you say that? Why would you?
Just like, do you not have a poop sock to give to your girlfriend for protection?
No,
The smell wards off the evil spirits.
We're not entertaining this idea of poop socks on the podcast. That's gross.
Oh,
Mom
you broke
listens to
character.
this.
Josiah loses. You broke character.
I think that was our worst skit. What was that? It wasn't even funny.
No, it wasn't.
It was so
it was very dry.
So lame.
The British people like it. You get off of me.
Hopefully, look. Please let us know if you enjoyed that one.
What
If
that's
somebody wants
what if
to-
that's
If somebody wants to animate that, please do.
what if that's the best one? What if everyone loves that one the most?
I'm probably gonna turn it into a TikTok.
Oh, guys, do you want to play a game? A quick game.
Sure.
It's called Party Quartz.
Okay. How do you
Gabe,
play
do you
it?
know this?
No.
Okay, so if you've ever watched Whose Line Is It Anyway, you'll know it. But one person will leave, and the other two, they'll give each other characters they are, and then the other person will come back, and it's like a party, and we'll interact, and the one person has to figure out who you're pretending to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave, I assume, and then you two figure out who like Gabe's gonna or one of you is gonna be.
Sure, I guess we could do
Okay.
it that way. Take your headphones off, Josiah.
Yeah. Do I get to know who's doing the character, or do I gotta guess? Who's
We're
doing
both
the
going to be
character?
characters.
You're both gonna be characters.
You have to
Okay.
guess both of
Okay.
us.
I'll be back in 15 seconds.
Oh,
No headphones. I'm counting right now.
I already don't like this idea.
Gabe, I want you to be Danny DeVito, but he forgot he's Danny DeVito, and he works at Subway.
I feel like that's way too complicated.
No, it'll be good. Trust me. Yeah, just say we need more time. Gabe,
Dude, I don't even know how to do a Danny DeVito.
That'll make it even better.
Okay.
What should I be?
You're Orlando Bloom pretending to be Jack Sparrow. All right.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. We're ready.
Welcome to Subway. How can I inconvenience you today?
Oh, I thought this was like a party.
Yes, I'm here for your party.
Okay, Seth is doing Dracula.
No.
No. Okay.
No, I don't
It's
know what
even
you're
better
talking
than
about.
Okay.
I'm doing my best, though. I'm trying really hard.
Okay.
Can I interest you in a BLT?
Can I get a meatball sub actually?
Yeah, but we're out of meatballs, so it's gonna have to be eggs.
Does it have to be eggs? Like
That's all I got. Eggs are the closest thing. I have broccoli.
I mean-
that's also protein.
don't you think you could like take a bunch of the salami and like mash it into meatballs?
Do you have any rum?
Maybe. At this Subway, yes.
Thank you, short
Let
man.
me go in the back.
Hey, Seth.
I'm not
Tell me about your life. Like, what are you?
Well, I love the sea, and I like rum and women, and I'm kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I had sea turtles at one point.
You're Captain Jack Sparrow.
No, close. There's a layer to it. I am Jack Sparrow.
Oh, okay.
But there's a layer to it.
Okay, there's a layer. I didn't know there's layers. I thought I was just doing characters. Okay. Actually, I'll take a. Can I get a chicken teriyaki, sub?
Surprisingly, yes. But are you okay with turkey teriyaki?
Sure. Yeah, that's
All right.
fine.
And then slice open the bread.
Oh, can I get that on Italian herbs and cheese?
All right, new hoagie.
Can you please not abuse my sandwich?
It's part of the sandwich.
Mr. Sandwich Man, can you tell me a little bit about your life as you make my sandwich?
Well, you see, as I am very short and not that funny, but I tend to be in a lot of comedies because I'm short and weird to look at.
I knew it. Oh, jeez.
Who is he?
It's Danny DeVito.
And
Danny DeVito, who works at Subway.
that's close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Okay, and you are Captain Jack Sparrow, but American.
Nope.
Captain. Okay.
I'm
what
trying
do you-
to be Captain Jack. I think at one point I was in love with a woman named Elizabeth. Also,
true facts.
Also, I'm pretty sure I've been to Middle Earth. I was an elf.
Oh! Why'd you start with this? This is Captain Jack Sparrow.
But yeah, but do you remember the scene where he was trying to be?
Oh, yeah, I would not have gotten that. Okay,
No.
he was doing like Dracula hands, and I immediately okay. You're Orlando Bloom, but his character in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I'm Orlando Bloom trying to be Jack Sparrow.
Oh my gosh.
And also gave us supposed to be Dan DeVito, who forgot he's Dan DeVito and he works in Subway.
No, Danny DeVito works at
Jersey
Jimmy
Mike's.
John's.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. yeah.
Did he actually?
No, it's just been an ad
It's an
campaign. Anyway, that's the episode. I gotta go. I'm gonna go see Hamilton in like half an hour.
Can I do the goodbye?
Go ahead.
Subscribe, like, comment, send emails and questions. We love you all. Let us know what you want us to stop doing, what you want us to keep doing, and we'll ignore all of them. We love you. Bye-bye.
Also, tell all your friends so that we can get 50 listeners and get sponsorships.
Yeah, once we have 50 listeners, we'll get sponsorships. So get your friends listening.
We'll do something special.
We will. Me and Gabe will do something hilarious if you do this. We promise you that.
I will release a video of Gabe and Seth doing godly things.
What in the world are you talking about?
I don't know. I started that joke before I had it, before I finished it, and I couldn't finish it in my head. So I'm gonna release a video of Seth and Gabe praying and worshiping the Lord.
No.
If we get to 50.
Nope.
That's a personal and
Listeners.
private thing. So no.
Me and Gabe's prayer life is private.
You know what? I'll release a video of Gabe and Seth drinking nasty beer.
Also,
Wait,
we'll
you
do another
haven't
thing.
uploaded that yet?
No.
Also, we'll do another thing.
Cool.
We'll do more.
Yeah, we'll do a video where we go to like Bass Pro Shop and be goofy.
Nah, I was thinking more like me and Gabe have an idea for something we want to do.
We'll do instead of a knife fight, it's a fork fight, and we'll have them stab each other with
No,
plastic forks.
end the podcast.
Bye.